It's that time of year again. It is the fall, and that means in just a few days, we're gonna have to take this boat out of the water. So today on my boat, we're talking about fuel treatment and condensation. There are plenty of fuel stabilizers on the market, but you also have to worry about condensation. And for a lot of people, that means filling your tank all the way at the end of the year. Well, on a bigger boat, that could cost you around $1,500 or more. So what if there was a way you could deal with condensation without having to fill your tank? And that is where K-100 comes in.
K-100 is a fuel additive that prevents and reverses phase separation in gas while stabilizing the fuel for up to 2 years. The label says makes water burn, and in marine engines, where condensation is a lot more likely to occur in your gas tank than it is in your car, that could save you a world of trouble.
It's an organic chemical, goes down into your fuel, breaks the bond between the water molecules, encapsulates it with a permanent combustible shell, and allows it to burn clean and safe through your engine. Designed for bunker fuels in the Great Lakes steamships to go down into their fuel tanks to break up the sludge and help it burn through their fuel system.
We mixed K-100 and a couple of other fuel treatments with an equal amount of water to see how they'd interact. The first two, which were petroleum-based, formed 2 separate layers with the water on the bottom, which makes sense because oil and water don't mix. The K-100 though mixed in to form a solution and stayed that way all day long. And when we tested it with water detecting paste, the paste stayed green, showing that the water had been broken down and eliminated from the solution. Even this mixture with no fuel in it could actually burn through your engine.
The K-100 comes in a couple of different sizes. For smaller applications, this 8-ounce bottle is perfect, but for a bigger boat, this 32-ounce bottle is a little more cost effective. And had we filled this one all the way, we'd actually need 4 of these bottles, but we didn't fill it, so we only need 1.
Treat what's left in your tank with K-100 and run the engine for a bit to get it into the system. Now you can put your boat away for the winter and the gas will be good to go with no condensation in the spring.
Of course, your boat's not the only thing you're gonna store for months without using. And how great is it when your lawnmower, your snowblower, or your generator starts on the first pull?
Motorcycles, ATVs, and PWCs will all benefit from reduced emissions and the 2-point octane boost that comes from using K-100. And so can small outboards.
If you're running your dinghy a lot, you don't need to use fuel treatment. However, the K-100 also cleans your fuel system, so it's not a bad idea to put in a little bit every time you fill up. If we put in 20 liters today, about a quarter of this small bottle should be fine.
You'll also notice better starts and idling with an increase in fuel efficiency. Each of these jars has a metal nail that's been sitting in a 50-50 mixture of water and fuel additives since 2014. All of them are murky with rust and oxidization. All of them except K-100, which eliminated the water, preserving the nail in a clear solution.
Now, if your engine has been acting up, there's a pretty good chance there's water in it. But how do you know for certain? You gotta pour it through a water separating fuel filter. Not so easy to do if your gas tank doesn't come out of your boat. Fortunately, K-100 can solve that problem for you.